Good day everyone. I will start my presentation with our network topology. So as you can see, in our network topology, we have two servers, a DMZ switch, a main switch, distribution switches. We also have a firewall and two ISP. This part right here was our main branch, which is located at Quezon City, while this part right here is our secondary branch, which is the Pasay branch. So the two branches are connected through the internet. So most of the transactions from Pasay branch will go to through the internet and through our ISP, through our firewall before going to our servers. As you can see, our servers have DMZ switch, which is demilitarized zone switch. This is for the protection of the servers so that all the traffics in the local area network and all the traffics coming from the internet will go through the firewall and will be inspected first before going through the DMZ switch. It is also segregated with our local network so that most of the protocols going to the servers will go through the firewall first before proceeding with the servers. We also have two ISP. The purpose of these two ISP was was for high availability of our systems. Just in case one of the ISP goes down, most of the traffic will go through the other ISP or vice versa. So I will proceed with the discussion with our servers. So for the servers, we use a virtual environment which is Proxmox. This Proxmox virtual environment is Linux based. But our servers in the virtual environment has an Windows Server 2016 operating system. As you can see, we prepared 5 servers. The 3 blank servers or not active servers was for the 3 systems that we would integrate with our Snipe. One was for the HR system. The second one was for the accounting system. The third one was for the procurement system. But sadly, our requests for the trial of the 3 systems were disapproved because it might affect the contract agreement between the provider of these systems. So we still proceed with our project. So we build the Snipeit server in this virtual environment. We also have our Active Directory or the domain server in replacement for the HR system. So this this domain server will be responsible for the creation of accounts in all of the systems. This server is much safer because all the account creations will be handled by the Active Directory. All the account suspension, password reset, and the lift up of suspension in the account will be done under the Active Directory. Okay, magsasample po tayo ng creation ng account sa Active Directory. So, by the way, I'm connected through a VPN. So, pwede ko may remote dito sa desktop ko yung Active Directory. So, proceed muna tayo sa Active Directory. Pakita ko po muna sa inyo kung paano mag-create ng accounts. So, nandito na ako sa domain server natin. So, para makapag-proceed tayo ng creation ng accounts, we just have to click the tools, the Active Directory users and computers. As you can see, the members of our group are already present here. Me, Samir Paulo Legaspi, Miss Jessa May Caranza, Mr. Georgette Batanes, and Mr. Brian Tayaw. So, magkikreate ako ng account para magamit nyo po, Ma'am Rosie. So, mag-start ako sa creation, ma'am, by clicking here. So, generic account na lang po muna ang gagawin ko, ma'am. For testing lang naman po ito. Juan de la Cruz, J de la Cruz. So, after creating the account, isa-set ko lang siya sa password never expire. By the way, yung password, ma'am, makikita rin naman po natin yung password after creation. So, ayun na siya. Nandiyan na yung account. Juan P. De la Cruz. So, ang password na nilagay ko po sa kanya is edutech at 123. Yung pangalan po nung company namin is edutech. Tapos at sign 123. Capital yung first letter E. So, proceed po tayo sa Snipeit server natin para po sa LDAP or synchronization ng account. So, by the way, this domain server was integrated with our Snipeit server via LDAP. So, proceed naman ako sa Snipeit server natin. Pakita ko muna sa inyo yung Snipeit server namin. So, i-remote ko lang po yung Snipeit server. IP address niya is, ang local address niya is 172.16.100.26. So, connect lang ako sa Snipeit server. So, ito yung Snipeit server natin. Para mabuksan natin yung Snipeit server, pakita ko sa inyo sa server manager. Makikita natin tong IIS. Ayan yung Snipeit natin. So, sa IIS natin, IIS manager, makikita natin yung Snipeit server natin. So, meron siyang CGI, meron siyang PHP manager, meron siyang URL rewrite. Diyan kino-configure tong server natin para mag-translate siya papunta sa internet. So, sa IIS siya kino-configure. So, paano ba natin binild tong Snipeit server natin? So, nagsimula tayo sa installation ng operating system natin, which is Windows Server 2016. Then, nag-install ako from the server ng IIS, tapos sinamahan ko na rin siya ng CGI, which is kasama siya sa Windows Server, yung installation ng IIS and CGI. Nag-install din ako ng Notepad++ para sa pag-configure ng Snipeit server natin. Nagsama rin ako sa kanya ng Visual C++ na 2015 to 2022 version. Then, yung URL rewrite, PHP Manager. Then, nag-install din ako ng PHP. Then, MySQL para sa database natin. Ang gamit ko doon, MariaDB. Then, lastly, nag-install tayo ng Snipeit. So, yung Snipeit natin na folder, makikita natin siya sa local directory niya. Nandito siya sa www.root. Ayan, yung Snipeit natin. So, kino-configure yung Snipeit natin, yung mga configuration niya dito sa env file using Notepad++. So, diyan kami nag-configure ng settings ng Snipeit server natin. So, close ko na siya. Munta tayo dun sa may mismong Snipeit, sa may mismong application niya